Hello, everyone. This is Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. Hope you guys all had a wonderful full moon. Today's reading is a conversation between divine masculine and divine feminine, and I offer this sort of similar reading on my website. For those of you who are interested in having a conversation between masculine and feminine reading, you can book that at queenoflight1111.com, as well as any other reading, coaching service, or healing service. Okay, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and share. All right, so this conversation, the bottom of the deck, the theme of this conversation is karmic partner, and this could also mean a karmic situation, a karmic relationship, a karmic person. Doesn't necessarily always have to be romantic. But the conversation here today between masculine and feminine has to do with a karmic situation. And it has to do with the masculine and the feminine saying, yeah, you know what? King of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, fire sign, masculine, you must move on from this contract, this partnership, this alliance with the karmic. So this could be the masculine saying, hey, I have a karmic situation going on right now. I'm going through a karmic lesson right now. I know I need to move on from that contract, or I am working on moving on from that contract. And then that could be also feminine saying, hey, buddy, you got to release this connection with this karmic if you want anything to do with me. So let's go ahead and see how this conversation plays out. So masculine's first message is fresh start. He's saying, there is an opportunity for a fresh start, but it scares the crap out of me. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot that's hidden. There's a lot of illusion, and I need to change. I need to rise up. In order to have a fresh start with you, divine feminine, I have to release these fears, this anxiety. I have to get into this energy, and I have to rise up and reinvent myself. And so he realizes in order to have this clean slate, this fresh start, he needs to be open to it, and he needs to evolve. And so feminine's response to that is, I admire that. I admire masculine, that you realize that we cannot have this sort of connection in the same state that it was in the past. And this feminine is saying, yes, I admire that, but frankly, it stresses me out, all the secrets, all the lies, all the things that are hidden, and I can't have that either. I can't be in this energy and be open to a fresh start if we don't change things, if you don't change your behavior, if you don't change your patterns. So let's see what the next message is. Next message is this masculine is saying separation. Yeah, well, obviously you guys are in separation. And so he's saying there's this cleansing, there's this wish. He wishes and he wants to continue to work on himself. 8 of Pentacles. Master himself. This also could be an energy where a masculine is saying, hey, look, we're separated at this time because not only do I have this karmic lesson, or maybe it's a job, or maybe it's a family member, whatever it is, he's saying that this karmic situation is allowing him to work on himself. It could even be him realizing that maybe he's, it's his career. And so it's time for him to effectively communicate why this separation has occurred and collaborate with feminine and get more in tune with feminine. So this masculine is talking about separation, a desire and a wish to master himself, to be more in tune with divine feminine. And divine feminine saying, look, I need to observe that. I need to observe this work that you're doing. I need to observe, the alignment and the cleansing that you are saying that you are either putting effort into or that you are working on. Because frankly, she doesn't want to give up her peace. She doesn't want to give up the harmony that she's been in. She's saying, look, I'm observing you. You have to communicate effectively. No more ghosting. Things have to align. You have to align with self. And here we are, material world. This is the 3D world. This masculine is saying, look, yeah, I'm working on my finances. I'm working on my job. Maybe that's the karmic lesson for him. Maybe he's saying he's in a 3D connection, a 3D partnership in the material world. And so any movement forward in love, there's heartache, there's grief, there could be betrayal. And so masculine is really trying to navigate how he moves forward. And to divine feminine saying, yeah, there's a pause in any sort of love connection, because she's like, red flags. It's a red flag right now. She's like, this is not a safe passage for me. If you still have things that are not resolved or things that are undone, yeah, there's a pause here in this fresh start. There's a pause here in any romantic gestures. There's a pause here in working together. I need to observe the change. I need to observe that things have changed. I admire that you desire the change, that you want the change, but I have to see that it's actually happening. Masculine's next message is conclusion. He wants to conclude this stalemate energy with his divine feminine. But right now, there's a pause in that conclusion, because as we see at the bottom of the deck, he hasn't necessarily completely moved away from this karmic lesson. He wants to conclude it. He wants to end the stalemate between the two of you. But right now, he needs to conclude the connection with the karmic, and this divine feminine is saying, yeah, you got to balance the scales. You've got to come into this energy of justice and divine intervention and karma. You have to conclude your karma, masculine, because she's like, I'm not going to be disillusioned. I'm not going to be in a fantasy land anymore, connecting in the 5D, blah, 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 and all this crap. No, things have to conclude in the material world, in this 3D world. You have to conclude this karmic lesson. And the message from the masculine, the last message we have here, deception. He's saying that yes, there has been deception. I have lied, I have withheld, I have ghosted. And the fox card. And it's because I have been in an energy of self-interest. I have been cunning. I have been in this energy where I've been elusive. And so he's saying to you, divine feminine, yes, I have lied, I have betrayed, I have withheld. And I did that because this is part of my karma, part of my karmic lesson. And this masculine, this feminine saying back, recognition, oh, I know, masculine, I recognize that you not only cheated me, betrayed me, but masculine, you betrayed yourself, because I knew something wasn't right. I knew that something crafty or cunning was going on. So this conversation, while, sounds challenging, at least there's information coming out here where masculine saying, a fresh start scares me. We're in this separation and I'm aligning and I'm trying to work on myself as I'm going through my karmic lesson. In this material world, I know I've betrayed you. I've betrayed myself. I want to conclude this stalemate energy. And I know, divine feminine, that I cheated you, that I betrayed you. But bottom line is this masculine needs to move away or move out of this karmic lesson. Feminine saying, I admire you. I admire that you want to do this, but I'm going to watch. I'm going to observe that it's actually happening. So there's a pause in any sort of fresh start, any sort of romance, until the scales have been balanced. Because I recognize this connection, but I also recognize that when something is not right. So she's allowing the energy of masculine working on his conclusion, but she's not going to allow him in to a fresh start and a relationship until the scales are balanced, until the karma has concluded with this karmic situation that has put them into separation. I hope this reading has helped. Let me know. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.